Alright, what is going on, guys? Spiteful is back again, coming at you with a showcase on the one and only Hogyoku Thoughty Grimmjow. Now, as you can see, his Hogyoku is actually imbued into his hollow hole. He told his mom one day, you know what? I want to get my belly pierced. He wants to be a belly dancer. His dad thought that was kind of sus, beat his ass, and instead of just getting a regular belly button piercing, he just got his entire abdomen removed so that way he can eat whatever he wants without getting fat. So going into actually his honestly, this character is kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but mm, I feel like he could have been better uh, gameplay wise. But going into the character, as you can see, he just looks badass. His animations are great. He looks good. He plays fairly well, but my problem stems more from the fact that he's a range character, and range characters usually get a very big detriment. They just have detrimental effects that just really correlate poorly when it comes to speed runs or just trying to like go through missions relatively quickly. Now, going into this character, above average stamina and spiritual pressure, average attack, defense, and focus for a character with frenzy. Keep in mind he is an Aronker and Espada. I wasn't sure if they would give him the Espada affiliation simply because I don't think that Espadas are really a thing. Like during Can't Fear Your Own World, like I mean, I don't know if Aizen is locked up or whatever, like, but I'm pretty sure that Grimmjow doesn't really. I'm pretty sure he's not subservient to Aizen anymore. He does have an Arankar killer, and then on top of that, he does sport Lacerate on all of his attacks, just like Shunsui, and he is a soul trait of strong attack damage. Now, personally, I don't particularly like strong attack damage soul traits anymore. I feel like they're a little outdated. Going into Lacerate, I personally do not particularly like this status element, mainly because it really ruins your timing when it comes to certain content, like mainly Senkaimon. But I'll go into that as we get into the gameplay. He does have a bruiser of 20%, strong attack damage of 20%, devastation of 40% standard for characters with frenzy, debilitator of plus 2 seconds. Lacerate works exactly like poison or burn. However, during the duration of that poison slash burn, enemies are not allowed to activate strong attacks, special moves, nor can they activate their one-hit kill mechanics that most enemies have during Inheritance Zone, Droplet Zone, Extreme Co-op, like, etc, etc. You guys know what I'm talking about. And he does have Sprinter +1, which is kind of standard for most characters. Let's just quickly get into this run. Unfortunately, we can't get Killer. There's no current raids out, and if the 4-star raids do have Arankars, I'm not doing it just to get just to get the Arankar killer. Most of this content's relatively easy unless it's like Inheritance Zone. So let's just do the Mind Droplet run for the Shinji raid. And yeah, so let me talk quickly about why I don't like Lacerate, because I feel like people are gonna be like, for normal PvE content, I think Lacerate's just fine. My problem stems from the fact that since characters with range have it, you never really know exactly when it gets applied. Like, you can get a general idea, like, it's like, all right, as soon as I did this strong attack, it was applied, right? Then you can get a general sense of when it gets applied. However, the problem with it when it comes to Senkaimon is getting the timing down. I think that for the most part, we are conditioned to prepare for a special move when the enemy reaches half yellow, half blue bar on their HP. It's a little hard to time when you actually apply Lacerate. Like, let me see if I can apply it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it wears off. Sometimes sometimes you won't realize when you inflict someone like that dude in the back. I literally inflicted Lacerate on, but he was so off screen that I wasn't even able to see it. So sometimes you'll actually inflict this on bosses in Senkaimon and end up screwing up your timing and then getting hit by a special just because you'd say you were trying to leave them with just enough so that you could like toss them to the other side of the map and then flash step away, you know. Like, me personally, I leave them with like 75% of their blue bar, and then blue balls, I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I'll wait till they have like 75% of their blue bar, and then I'll do my first strong attack. I'll push all the enemies back, or the boss back, and then I'll flash step away, try to protect myself, and then Lacerate comes through. And the reason that Lacerate screws things up is now that enemy has the opportunity to step up closer to you during, like, say, Tower of Ordeals, So during Tower of Ordeals, they get up close to you, and then it wears off before you can actually even get away or try to lock them into one side of the map while you flash step to the other side. I feel like it just really screws up your setup. So let's use our special here. Now this is without a tension tie, keep that in mind. Absolutely beautiful and gorgeous animation. We'll probably leave him with about 50% of his red bar. Yep, about 50% of his red bar. God damn it. You see exactly what this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, I completely forgot about his special move because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to only having to worry about it when you reach the yellow bar. All right, so let's switch to full stamina damage boost. We will kill in one hit with his special. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to test it out with his third strong attack. We'll probably die in retaliate, like with the retaliation special, if we do not land laceration. But I really don't care. Like I'm doing this more for testing purposes. Like I really could care less about. Oh my god, he died. Some people get triggered when I died. It's just like, it's like the whole point of this is to test the character. If I'm just killing everything without testing the character, it's like, why don't you just watch the BBS gameplay, you know? Alright. Damn, okay. He's dealing good damage. I mean, I guess that's kind of a given for characters with strong attack damage link and then full stamina damage boost, but this isn't bad. Like, he's tearing shit up. Let's not take damage. You see that range? Like, you weren't able to even kill that guy. I don't like that. Oh, and now I completely screwed up. Yeah, that was a complete mistake. Easily destroys those guys. Oh, one thing to note, his third strong attack has no range on it whatsoever. Like, as you can see, he barely hits the guys behind him, which, hitting the guys behind you is kind of, in my opinion, very important when it comes to charging that third strong attack completely. That being said, if you don't charge that third strong attack, it has no range. Like, the range on it is so abysmal, it's disgusting. Look at this. Look at that. Didn't even hit the guys in the back over here, like... I get that you're supposed to charge it up, but come on, man. Oh, we weren't able to kill that guy. That's kind of sad. Alright, so we're just going to use our special and see what goes on. Like, I'm not going to wait for the strong attacks and whatnot. I love the way that he just slides on the ground. Easily one shots. Got the raid drop. I do like his little clear, his clear screen taunt. I like that. That's pretty cool. But, I mean, that's pretty much Grimmjow in a nutshell. We're going to do his 186% attack build. If you want to stay for that, feel free. If not, I appreciate y'all for watching. And let's see exactly how much damage this dude can pump out. Hopefully I can remember to put this back on my Unohana after, so that way she doesn't just die instantly with me wondering why the hell she actually lost to anybody in 4th seat. Let's bring... Oh, there we go. White Day Kenny. Alright, let's do normal type damage. Alright, we're probably not going to complete the run because it's probably going to be abysmal, but this is why we like to test stuff out. Now, I'm hoping for him to hit for at least, I want to say, 7,500. If he doesn't hit for 7,500, oh my god, that's even worse. Actually, I mean, he's hitting for 6,900 with a crit. Okay, that's fine. He just didn't crit before. Either way, this is the Shinji raid. Like, everything should die very, very quickly. Him not killing in one hit is actually kind of telling. 8,500 crit. That's not bad. Let's try to get our combo up. He's definitely gonna kill this dude. Perfect. Okay. 8,000. Let me see how much I can. 8,700. Okay, so I mean that's as high as it goes, really. That's kind of disappointing, honestly. I personally don't like it. We're not even gonna bother completing the run. We get the idea. But I mean that's pretty much Grimmjow in a nutshell. Thank y'all for joining me. I personally like Grimmjow. I feel like Laceration just has its inert flaws to it, which makes Senkaimon a little more difficult to really get into the swing of things. Like I personally would rather run New Year's Rukia than this Grimmjow for Senkaimon, just because of the consistency of the strong attacks. Laceration is very, very, very tricky. I'm not saying it's bad. Honestly, I would rather run this Grimmjow over New Year's Rukia for something like Inheritance Zone, because Laceration actually nullifies the enemy's one-hit kill mechanic, which is usually what... which is honestly the reason that I just prefer to solo Inheritance Zone and just auto-wait forever instead of like doing it on co-op. But overall, I mean, I like the Grimmjow. He's not, I don't think that he's as strong as Hikone, not by any means, but I don't think he's as weak or disappointing as I originally thought. I wish that he had more range on his third strong attack. His second strong attack, in my opinion, is fine. His first strong attack is fine. Just a standard ranged character. It's just disappointing only because it's a standard range character. If it was anything else, it'd be much better. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You'll know these guys. Grind on, catch me, and pin me up. Stay blessed. I wish you the best of luck in your summons. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all next one. Peace.